This is Professor Michael Chapman. I'm one of the most experienced IVF doctors in Australia. I believe that an important part that I can contribute is to educate patients in relation to fertility, infertility, and all that involves. These series of podcasts help to educate you. I hope they are helpful to you. If you wish to know more, however, I'm more than happy to have you contact me via email, which is profmchapman@gmail.com, or make an appointment to see me on 9138 4222.
Prof, we have a question from Jen. She says, I'm just curious, as fertility technology advances, what ethical challenges worry you the most?
I suppose I've seen it all from, almost, I wouldn't say day one, but I certainly was involved in IVF very early on when it was regarded as an experiment. And we were worried there ethically about the normality of the children. We were interfering with nature, and that was our biggest concern. Now we're producing, 5 million babies around the world, and all of the data, and these are the most closely followed up children that have ever been born, and they're being watched like hawks, looking for something that can be blamed on the IVF process, because there are doomsdayers out there, people who don't believe interfering with nature is a good thing based on religion or their own ethics. So I suppose that was the original concern. Today, we now have a whole generation of IVF children who are now in their, 30s, 40s, and the oldest one is what is she now? I'm born in 1978, so she'll be 50 in a couple of years, and nothing has shown that these children who are now adults have any diseases that might have been caused by the process. We're just publishing a paper at the moment showing that even cancer risks, which have been accused in the past of following IVF, are not related to IVF. So, everything's rosy in that area, and therefore I don't have any concerns going forward. Obviously, as any new technology comes along and we try something different to try and make things better, the first occasions of use, we are obviously very concerned that things are going to go wrong, and that's probably it. I mean, I personally have no problem with gender selection. I still doubt that we'll ever get to the point where we're worried about designer children, because there are so many hundreds of thousands of genes that you cannot change the processes. Hereditary is going to be there. The flip side of that is the good side of having that capacity to look at the genes, and that's getting rid of or not putting back embryos that are likely to be genetically abnormal. So I think ethically, I don't have many problems at all with our current processes. Perhaps there is one, actually, now that I think a little bit more. I think IVF is overused. I think there are many patients who do not need IVF to get pregnant, who are being led down the path of IVF by the media, by some of my specialist colleagues, by clinics that are run by corporates who make their money out of doing IVF, as many as possible. That's probably my biggest ethical problem at the moment.
And don't forget that you can access all the previous episodes by going to our website www.theivfjourney.com and select IVF Journey podcast from the navigation menu.